most important ones. Shalane, Cole, and Antoine, Kimberly Chung, and Lynn. Where has Lynn been? Lynn been missing. She been coming in late. I don't know what's wrong with Lynn. Hey, hey y'all. Hey Lawrence. Y'all pardon me for a second. Okay. Be right with you. Hey y'all. Come on in. Hey Shalane. Who else is here? Lawrence and Thor. What's going on? Thor, I got a question for you. Washington, Camden, Thor. I got a question for you. What do people call you? What do people call you? I just want to know that. Or what do you like to be referred to as? You like my shirt? You like my biggie? That's my biggie. This is my biggie shirt. R.I.P. B.I.G. R.I.P. That's my biggie shirt. To me, Biggie was like the best, the best that ever did it. One of the best that ever did it. Let me just say that, because I love Pop too, but to me, Biggie was one of the best that ever did it. So yes, I love this shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts. I actually have this shirt in two different colors. I also have it in like a white. It's in white too. These shirts are like really not hard. A shirt with Biggie on is not hard to find where I'm at. Or Pop. And you can find a Biggie or Tupac shirt in New York or New Jersey, everywhere, just everywhere. You know, they're just still just relevant here where we live at. You know, their music and everything is just always just still relevant. You know, it's like they never died. So shout out to Biggie, shout out to Pop, shout out to Brooklyn, shout out to Oakland, California. Shout out to the Boogie Down, because that's where Pop originally came from, the Boogie Down. Good afternoon, everybody. Please accept my apology for earlier. We got knocked off live because we had a very important call. Hey, David. We had a very important call, and so we weren't able to go on live. Hey, Antoine. Where's my phone? Oh, there you go, right there. Hey, Antoine, what's going on? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. We're going to do something different today. Now, listen, I'm going to give y'all a disclaimer. Now, I done told Joseph. Y'all see him over there. I done told Joseph to behave himself.
And I already said, as long as you keep it cute, of course I'm going to keep it cute.
Y'all don't behave yourself, I ain't responsible for what happened. Now, I'm trying to get, we trying to do something different, trying to interact with y'all and stuff like that. So I want people, if you want to come in and raise your hand, don't be doing no dissertation. I don't want to talk to you for about 3 hours. Say hello and say whatever you're going to say and keep it moving. That go for everybody. That go for everybody. You know, Joseph was laughing at me this morning because he, what did I say this morning? I said schoolhouse. He ain't never heard that before.
No, I heard of it, but not
Yeah.
used in this day and age.
Yeah. A shout out to my to my husband's friend Kiko. Shout out to Kiko. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Kiko.
Paul.
Don't-
That's
Paul.
his name.
No, happy birthday, Kiko. He don't
That's
like, he don't
our
like
name.
for the, he don't
No,
like.
he don't like for now because that's our name.
Oh,
that's our name.
What you mean that's y'all name?
Our name, friend's name.
Oh,
you know
so-
how you have a name that your friends called you when you were younger, but now that you're older, you go by your name.
Yeah, they used to call
Like
me.
I used to go by
You wanna know
Jaquan,
what
but
they
now I
used to
got.
Did I ever tell you what my
Duck
friends used to call
feet.
me? Who, me? No, they used to call me Miss Bianca. That's what my friends used to call me. Hey, Miss Bianca. You know, because I was like, it's a story behind it. It's a story behind it. We're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone. That was back in the day. Don't call me that. Well, but I grew up. My family, my sister, she called me Cree, because and that comes from my grandmother. My grandmother didn't know how to pronounce my name, and she would call me, instead of Trimel, she would call me Creemel. So my sister just took that and she started calling me Cree. She
I'm gonna leave that
me Cree.
alone.
So my nieces and nephews and my sisters, they call me Cree. Now they call me Cree. But ain't too many people allowed to call me that.
Well, that's how.
Unless we here, and we don't call me Cree. Just call me Tramel. And if you can't pronounce my name, just say, "Hey, what's going on, T? What's up, T? T, what's up? What's going on, T? Hey, what's going on, T?" Because if you say anything else, you might get beat in the face. I know about getting beat in the face. But happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Today is gonna be a fun day. Got up this morning, got dressed, had some coffee, on the way to the doctor, got to the doctor. Tramel, what are you doing here? I have a doctor's appointment this morning at 9 a.m. Are you sure? You sure, Tramel? You sure you got an appointment at 9 a.m.? Yeah. When I came in the other day, because I made an appointment for Friday at 9 a.m. No. She looks in the computer. No, Tramel, you have an appointment at 9 a.m. on next Friday.
I ain't got nothing to say.
I do it all the time. He's used to it. So we got up at 6 a.m. this morning and got dressed and refreshed and all that stuff. All to just travel all the way to Irvington, New Jersey, and
For no reason.
And shout out to Wingstop. Got yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty good day. It was a pretty good day yesterday, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was good. We went to my sister-in-law's house. Shout out to my sister Tracy Allen, author and writer of the book Please Don't Let God Smell Your Panties, and her follow-up book My Panties Clean. Went to her house yesterday and we had lunch and we sat and we talked. Gave my niece Deja some headphones and we just had a good time. Left there and went to Wingstop and got some wings from Wingstop. And I haven't had Wingstop in years, like years. It's been like, oh God, I think I can tell you the last time I had them, 2003, because that's when I was introduced to them. I only had them like a couple of times because I was down in North Carolina. It was actually with this guy that I was dating. Shout out to Malik Murray. We were dating and Wingstop had just opened up down there, and I had some wings. I got some wings from Wingstop, and I loved. Last night we went to Wingstop. There's a Wingstop in North Brunswick, New Jersey. Shout out to North Brunswick. And we got some wings, and we got the garlic parmesan. What other ones we got? We got lemon pepper. And what was those barbecue ones? The barbecue ones were off the chain. What was
It was
those?
some honey barbecue, I think.
It was some kind of barbecue. I can't remember what the barbecue was.
Hawaiian barbecue.
Hawaiian barbecue. And what other ones did we get?
That was it. The garlic parmesan, lemon pepper, and
Yeah. Garlic parmesan, lemon pepper, and we got the Hawaiian barbecue. Let me just say, Wingstop, the wings they were the bomb. Now, here we go again. I don't know why we gotta keep on having this conversation with you people that work in these restaurants, these fast food restaurants. I'm gonna need y'all to get it together. When the customers, y'all can fool. It's okay for y'all to fool around when ain't no customers in the store. But when customers in the store, it's crunch time. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a supervisor in a fast food restaurant. It's cool. Let's have fun. Let's make work fun and stuff like that. But when it's customers in the store, it's crunch time. Let's get the customers out there as quick as we possibly can. It don't make no sense that me and Joseph ordered, how many wings did we order? 24 wings. Went to the store next door and shopped around in the store next door for a good what? 15 minutes? About 15, 20 minutes. And came back. And our food still wasn't ready. As a matter of fact, when we came back, they were just working on hours and the store was empty. Why? As a matter of fact, Joseph left the store and went to see if our food was ready, and it still wasn't. But y'all always talking about how hard y'all day is, how hard it is for y'all to deal with the customers, how hard it is for y'all to deal with the public. Why y'all got an attitude? Y'all got an attitude. That's why you get cursed out. Cashier. That's why you get cursed out. That's why somebody come in the store and cuss everybody out in the store. Because all y'all back there in the back ain't doing y'all job. Was 4 dudes back there. Plus the supervisor.
And she heard what I said. That's why.
And ain't nobody.
She hurried them up.
Nobody. No one was taking care of our order. 20 minutes. It shouldn't take 20 minutes for 20. That's one wing per minute. It shouldn't take that long. If I come to the drive-thru and I say, okay, welcome to Dunkin' Donuts, how may I help you? Can I have a hot coffee with mocha cream and sugar, one coffee with 5 sweetened loaves and cream? And may I have a corn muffin? When I get to, okay, just pull up. When I get to the drive-thru, we ain't got no corn muffins. We only got blueberry. Bitch, I ordered a corn muffin at the window at the thing. Why you ain't tell me that at the thing? And you done took my money. I done gave you my card and you done charged me for the corn muffin, and now you just trying to shove this other one down my throat.
Coffee cake.
You trying to shove a coffee cake muffin down my throat. Bitch, I don't want a coffee cake muffin. I wanted a corn muffin. I want my change. Could just refund me my money. And then the heifer in the back, the supervisor, want to get an attitude because you want a refund. I'm going to need y'all to get that together. Because like I said, you can get pulled out the window and you can go home with me. I yank your ass. That's why people get yanked. That's why you drive through people, y'all get yanked. That's why people pull their car over and come in the store and say, I want to see the bitch at the drive-thru. No, I want to see the bitch at the drive. Who is the bitch at the drive-thru that was talking all that shit? I want to see her. And now, y'all see stuff that went viral. Angry, these customers, as a customer, I ain't got no problem with jumping over the counter and wailing on everybody in the store. I will come in your store and tear your whole store up. I remember when we used to work at Comcast. People used to come up to Comcast and be throwing rocks at the window. They come right into the payment center. Didn't they, Stephanie? Is Stephanie still on here?
Mm-hmm.
They used to come right in the payment center. Yes. And shout out to Carlos. Shout out to Carlos.
Hey, mother.
To bus drivers. Bus drivers take a whole lot of shit. You know what? You people that be messing with bus drivers, don't you go? That's a federal offense. Did you know that's a federal offense? Now see, it's a difference when you messing with the state and in the federal. It's different. You put your hands on a bus driver and you're going to jail for life. For life. You're going to jail. Hey, Uncle Mo. You're going to jail, girl. You're going to jail, girl, for life. Y'all better leave these bus drivers alone. Y'all better stop thinking just because the bus driver driving the bus that he a punk. Because I done seen some bus drivers pull over the bus and say, bitch. I remember one time I was on the bus going to work at Comcast. And this boy spit right in the bus driver's face. He thought about that shit and he pulled that bus over. He was like, He went after that boy and they fought. He lost his job. He got his job back. He got his job back after that. But you don't, and let's talk, let me tell you something. That is the most disgusting, that is the nastiest thing you can, if you spit on me, you dead. You're dead. What you gonna do if somebody spit on you?
It's not gonna happen. So there's nothing to talk about because it ain't gonna happen.
You're dead. You spit on me and your ass, you might as well forget, you ain't gonna be nothing but legs going all the way up. You ain't gonna be nothing but legs going all the way up. Because you ain't gonna have no ass when I get finished with you. That's how it's gonna be. Yeah. Alright, y'all. This is grown folks. This is grown folks. Come on, y'all. Come on in. And whoever want to talk, whoever got something to say, come on in and talk. I need somebody. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Who got something to say for Friday? Keep it short and keep it cute. Because if you don't keep it cute, y'all know. Gonna have to put it on mute. So keep it cute. Who got something to say? Joseph. Why you not engaging with people? Joseph
say hi to people.
So you're gonna be in the game?
No.
No, okay.
You was ranting on about how you gonna beat people in the face. And
no, I ain't say I was gonna beat nobody in the face. I wasn't trying. I was talking about the people that work in this fast food industry. How they need to get it together. Y'all need to get it together. Anybody that work in the fast food industry, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anybody, y'all had any bad experience with people in the fast food industry? I want to hear about it.
You told me to keep it cute, so I'm not going to
No, listen.
No, listen to me. I'm not going to get myself upset talking about that because I'm going to go 100 because I'm going to start thinking about it. So I let you talk about it.
Oh, okay. That's why you did it.
Right. That's why I was quiet.
You are so thoughtful.
Said, don't be, because you know, if we get hype and then somebody gets on here, then I'm already be at 50 and they're going to take me to 100 and we going to be here. So if I just let him rant about what irks him and I just stay quiet, then, you know.
Yeah. What can we have for dinner?
You always think I'm ignoring it.
You want to cook today?
No.
We're going to have possum pot pie.
Well,
make a nice flaky crust.
I need to find out some information first.
What?
Oh,
okay. Yes. Uncle Mo, Uncle Mo is on a rant this morning, y'all. Uncle Mo said somebody need that. Uncle Mo, who need to hand it to him?
The people in the store.
He's talking about the people. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Some. You know what? I'm just amazed at some people when I go in a store, how they engage with I'm in amazement how you working in that type of job and you engage with people like that. Like, if I ask you a question and you don't hear me, you say, what? That's like...
Does the internet come back on?
That's...
No, go ahead.
That's like disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Hey, Terrell. Oh, so now don't nobody want to talk. Ain't nobody got nothing to say. Anybody got nothing to say? Ain't nobody. Now, see, whenever we talking, we having a conversation. When me and Joseph is talking, everybody want to raise their hand. Everybody want to come in. Now, now,
people watching.
Don't nobody want to come in. Okay, so what are we gonna talk about today? What you want to talk about? What I really wanted to talk about, I just don't have the energy. I don't have the energy for it. I don't have the energy. But what I will say is this: I was watching, and I'm gonna post it later. Shout out, what's her name? I gotta pull her name up, and I want y'all to go. I need y'all to go to her page. This girl's page. On on YouTube. I need y'all to go on to what's this lady's name? What's her page? I forget what her name is.
Glumpanetta.
I don't know what her name is, but her name is Keisha. Keisha Laundry. I need y'all to go to her page and subscribe to her page and hit the notification button so you get notifications when you go to her page. This young lady was talking about...
Go ahead, finish.
I know what you get ready to ask. But I need y'all to go on her page and look at what she had to say about the whole Juanita Bynum issue. But even more so, she talks about how these celebrities carry on when they come into the different hotels. When they come into the hotel, she works in like a lot of the five-star hotels. I don't know what state she lives in, but she's very interesting. Also, make sure that you go and shout out King Jives. Shout out to King Jives. Make sure you shout out King Jives. Go on and subscribe to his page too. Make sure you subscribe to our page too.
Now can I ask my question?
Sure.
Who tells people to go to our page, like, subscribe, and all of that?
Well, I don't have no control over that.
I don't mind sending people King Jives because I actually
I don't have
watch
control
him
over that.
and I actually like him.
I
But
don't
all
have
these
control.
little second-rate people,
I don't have control over that.
well, I do.
I extend a hand because I know I'm going by what Beloved said. Beloved said you extend a hand to somebody.
Well,
Somebody will
who's
extend a hand
extending
to
their
you.
hand to us?
Somebody will extend a hand to
Who?
you. You don't know.
Well,
You
I know
never
I ain't
know.
hear
You
my
never
name
know.
nowhere other than on
never
our
know.
lips.
You never know.
And I know y'all watch because you see us in the street, and the first words out your mouth is
Now,
I
out
be
of
having my
all the
coffee in
things
the
that
morning.
you want to talk about, that's what you want to talk
Yeah.
about. You want to talk about checking me about some,
I'm not checking
some
you,
shit.
no.
Yeah, no, that's
Not
what you're
a
doing.
check.
That's what you're doing. You checking me.
No, what I'm trying to
checking
make
me.
people understand is if you wanted to say your name, you need to start saying mine.
That's what you do, but you checking me on it. I don't have control over that. I know who I am. Okay, I know who I am. That's it. I wrote to her and I told her I like her platform and I asked her to watch us. That's it. But again, Lawrence, we're gonna talk about we don't need to go there because this one right here is going to continue to think that his zodiac sign is the superior one, and it's not.
It is. We're number one.
It is not.
Period.
You're not.
You can't get away from
You're
the
not.
fact.
You're not.
I don't care how you do it. I don't care what you say. I don't care how you try to do it. We are the number one sign
No,
of
you're
the
not.
zodiac.
No, you're not.
When they go from 1 to 12.
No, you're not.
Aries is number one because it starts.
Sagittarius is.
You're
Sagittarius.
11. You're 11.
Sagittarius.
You're 11.
No, we're not 11.
You're 11 and
The
Pisces
one thing,
is 12.
yeah, but the
No,
one thing.
actually, you're 11.
What's the most?
No,
Okay, I'm going to give you the
I stand to
opportunity.
be corrected. You're number 10.
I'm going to give you the opportunity to answer this question for me. Since y'all are so number one and so significant, what is the most significant thing about Aries? Just one thing that's so significant.
You know the answer to that. You married me.
What's that? What is it?
What's the
I want to hear from you.
Well, now in this day and age, we are loyal. We are the most loyal that you will ever come across, as long as you don't cross us. Because you don't find that with people these days. And see, a lot of people are gonna discount that fact, but see, if you just assume that one of us is your friend, then y'all are the ones saying that we're not loyal because we ain't never come out and tell you that we're your friend and you're my friend and blah, blah, blah. You just assume because we were being nice that we're your friend. But when we say out of our mouths that you're our friend, that's what we mean. You're our friend. We're loyal to you. It is what it is. And we will stay loyal to you. I've been loyal to people that have talked about me like a dog, lied on me, and told some vicious lies on me, and people still don't know their business. Because that's just who I am. That's
because they ain't made you that mad yet.
Oh,
See,
believe me.
Y'all, no,
trust me.
Y'all like to shoot.
They have made me
y'all
that
shoot
mad.
from here. They shoot
but what
from
I
here.
don't do is, if you were my friend, see, for me, if you were my friend, you're my friend. Even if you decide you want to go and lie on me, see, I'm not going to argue lies. I'm just not, because it's wasting my time. I just don't. That's just
really,
me.
y'all, we really gonna have this conversation
And I'm
again
not
today?
going to say that's all Aries, because I know some bitches that are trifling of me.
We're not gonna talk about Capricorns. Capricorns, y'all need to have several seats. Y'all need to have several seats. Now, you want to hear about Sagittarius? Why we're number one?
There's nothing you can tell me to make.
You know what it is? You know why we're
mind.
number one? Yeah, but I don't have to convince you. You know why we're number one? Because we're just like Natalie Cole. We're unforgettable.
Sure, and I give you
We're
5
unforgettable.
And I give you 5 reasons.
No, you're
why
talking. No. There's 2 different types of Sagittarius. You're talking about the evil ones. I'm not talking about the evil ones. I'm talking about the significant ones. I'm talking about, and even with the evil ones, we're unforgettable. You gotta give it to us. When we do good, we do good.
Y'all some full of shit.
We're unforgettable. When we do something good, we're unforgettable. And when we do something
Now,
bad,
the only thing
we're
I can
unforgettable.
say, the only stereotype that I have in my mind about Sagittarians that my husband don't fit, because all the rest of them he fit. Everything I say about a Sagittarius and feel, he fits that. The only thing that's different about him and other Sagittarians that I know is he don't start shit, and then when it comes back to him and he's backed up against the wall, he backs out of it. Because he don't start shit
No, I
at
don't
all.
sell tickets. I don't
Most
cash
of the
checks.
Sagittarians
I don't
I
write
know,
checks.
they start shit, and then when you confront, because one thing they don't like is confrontation.
No, we don't.
They'll start shit, but they don't like confrontation.
Cool.
They'll talk a whole bunch of shit about beating you in the face and fucking you up, but when you confront them bitches, oh Jesus, they forgot. They don't know what you're talking about.
That's
It
the
was a
other side.
misconception. It was, no, you misunderstood what I meant. You didn't take it that way. That's not what I meant. You know, every Sagittarius that I have ever come across that started some shit, and when I confront them, it's never what I thought it was.
You need to clear that up. It's not
never
all of
what
us.
I
It's
thought.
not all
No,
of
I
us.
said
There's
you
two-
don't fit that.
y'all.
You are not that person.
There's 2 different types
You're
of
the
Sagittarius.
only one that I have met that don't do that.
Right.
Every other Sagittarius I have ever run across in my life that started some shit, and I'd be like, bitch, look, let me tell you something. No. It wasn't like, well, it was like that 5 minutes ago, bitch. No, I didn't mean it that way. It didn't happen like that. No. And see, at that point, I'm done. See, with me, you get 1 and I'm done. Ain't no 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and I'm done. Now,
I like
that
that. One
don't
and
mean
done. One and done.
that
One
I'm
and
gonna
done.
sit there and argue with you. That don't mean I'm gonna hit you. That just means that, bitch, you fucked up. So when you come and think everything is gravy with us, it's how you doing? You get 1 time to turn me. 1 and I'm done.
Yeah.
So
he
like
is.
I said, he is a different type of. I've never seen Tramel start trouble and then back away from it. I've never seen him start trouble, period. So that's the only misconception of a Sagittarius, that he does not fit in my book. Now, everything else I feel about Sagittarius, he is to 100%.
Yeah. But there's two different types of Sagittariuses. We have like the good and evil, you know, because we're half man, we're half man, and we're half.
And I'm married a good
we're like
one.
a minotaur.
Because all the rest
is that
of them,
what they call a minotaur?
Yeah, minotaur.
We're like half man and half animal. So there's two different sides. There's two different sides. Some minotaurs are very nice. They call them a fawn. And then you have the minotaurs. They have like the horns, and they evil. There's two different types of Sagittarius.
Hey, Roy.
The evil ones, they can be real. They can be real evil, and they can do some real harm. See, my type of Sagittarius is the ones that we think like. I like for instance, when I get into situations, I think about them, and I think about not what's gonna happen to me. I think about what's gonna happen to the other person, and that's how I reel myself back in. So, you know, sometimes I think about something, I be like, ooh, no, you can't do that.
But see, then again, I have to say that now that I'm thinking about something, I have to recant that.
What?
Because even when we argue, he does do the same thing I just said Sagittarians do.
What?
He pushes all my buttons and gets me to this point, and then he's looking at me like a deer caught the head.
But I don't back down. I don't back down. Do I back down?
At 1,000 and he's at 100, and I'm like ready to kill, and he's like.
But I don't back down. He know I don't back down. If I gotta take a fade, if I gotta take a fade, I'm gonna take a fade.
Any regular person, it will be on and pop.
Yeah,
but because he's my husband. Because see, after the fact, he'll look at me and go, "I thought you were gonna kill me."
Yeah. But see, listen. If I'm gonna take a fade, if I gotta take a fade, I gotta take a fade. That's it. If I gotta take it, listen.
That's the only reason.
Whatever comes out of this mouth, I own it.
Why
I own
he ain't
it.
caught a hand job yet is because he my husband. And I ain't hitting
Yeah,
nothing that I love. I ain't hitting nothing and nobody that I love. I'm just not doing that.
Yeah.
But anybody else?
Well, he pushed me down the stairs.
You're such a liar.
You didn't up.
I did.
Y'all, he pushed me down the stairs. He
said he was leaving me, and he was leaving.
He don't grab me by the throat.
And he said he was leaving me, so I said go. And he just happened to be on the stairs when I pushed. I didn't push.
He just tried to run me over with the car.
I did not. I thought about running you over with the car, but you jumped on the curb quicker than I could hit the gas.
I got APS on speed dial. Trust. He done tried to hit me with the car. He done choked me.
I did not.
You choked me on camera in front of everybody. Remember?
That was in fun.
No, it wasn't.
You was.
It was not.
It was on camera.
Lies from the Book of Lies.
Did somebody say Pisces?
Pisces, y'all.
Child, don't even get me started on them.
Yeah, y'all Pisces.
Now, I loves me a Gemini.
Geminis. Now, Geminis and I can be. I don't know why, but Geminis and Sagittarius can be good friends, but we just can't coexist in the same space.
Oh, Carlos said his sister that was at the party is a Sagittarius.
Oh, okay, that's right, Sagittarius.
Now, what I find odd, don't be mad, Carlos. I find it odd that I like Carlos. Because I really don't particularly care for Cancers.
Oh, well, Carlos can't. Yeah, Cancers are.
He's different.
Cancers, they are.
I could tell he
Carlos don't act like a
side.
Cancer. Cancers got big mouths. They talk too much.
He's
like
quiet.
Carlos ain't like that.
He's quiet. He don't act like a know-it-all. He's sensitive, like I feel about a Cancer.
Yeah.
But see, he's quiet. So me and him, like, that's why I like him. Because he's not, like, the Cancers I know love popping shit and talking shit. And then when I say something, because y'all know my mouth is ratchet, then it's, oh, how could you say that? Oh, my God. You hurt my feelings. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bitch, did you just hear what you said to me? And that was okay? that's not okay. That's not okay. And I'm not apologizing because you sitting there now wallowing around in your self-pity because I just hurt your feelings. So one of us is going to have to get over it, and I've been over it because I done got you, so I'm done. So Carlos is different, though.
Yeah. Now, Leos, I have just accepted it.
Hey, Tiffany.
I've just accepted the fact that I cannot.
Tiff, me and you can rock because I loves me a Gemini. Y'all tick, tick, boom crazy like me.
Who?
Like an Aries.
Gemini?
Yeah.
Yeah, Geminis. I like Geminis. Love to party. They love to have fun.
I have to be calm.
They
when
love
I'm
to have a
around
good
Gemini
time
because I already know they gonna go to 100 before I go to 100.
Yeah.
And both of us can't be at 100. And one of my good friends that's a Gemini, one day when I went to 100, all he did was sit in the car with his mouth hung open and go, "You're crazy."
But you know what?
I'm like, I'm crazy, nigga. That's how you act all the time. This is just one time I'm acting a fool. You act like this when somebody say hello. You just go ballistic.
But you know what I'm gonna need you Geminis to do? I only got one complaint about Geminis. You know what I'm gonna need y'all to do? I'm looking in the camera. Come here. Stop playing so many damn games. Y'all play too many games. Y'all play too many damn games. Gemini will tell you, I love playing games. They love it. They love drama. They love playing games. They love sitting back. Gemini will on the hush. They will start shit. They will start some shit on the hush. You won't even know that they was involved. So you can forget that. You can forget figuring out if it's they will start some shit and they will sit back just like
the
this.
one downfall why I never would date a Gemini, even though they are one of my compatible signs, is because all the Geminis I know, every last one of them, it's always about what you can bring. Well, I did date a Gemini for 2 years, and he was the same way. It's always about what you can do for them, how you can enrich their life, how you can make their life better. Never what they can do for you.
Yeah.
It's all about what you can do for them and how you can make their life better and how you don't do enough. I don't give a fuck what you do for them. You still don't do enough. And that's why I just... Friends, we could be friends.
Yeah, but you know what? You gotta respect the fact that they tell you. They tell you. Geminis will let you know that's what I'm about. They straight up. They be like, yeah, look. Okay,
they selfish.
They be like, that's cute. That's cool
their
and
downfall.
everything.
They're extremely selfish.
Yeah, they like that's cool and everything. But what does that do for me? What does that do for me?
Tiffany said, "I've already accepted my crazy." Me too.
That's what Geminis do.
Wait, she said lies. She said lies.
Lies about what?
About them being selfish.
No, she ain't. She know that's a lot, Tiffany.
All the Geminis I know, even the one I dated, it was about what I could do. I even told him one day, I said, you know how selfish and stingy you are? If there was 2 apples and one was good and one was rotten, and you knew that, you would give me the rotten one so you could eat the whole good one and I would be hungry. No, I wouldn't. I said, yes, you would, because look at you. You laughing like, yes, I would, bitch. I said, me, I would cut the good one in half, and we both have a piece. You would pretend like you didn't know the one was rotten, and, oh, well, bitch, you picked the wrong one. That's what you would do.
Yeah. And if they owe you money, and you pick up the phone and call them, they are not going to answer. You can forget it. They are not going to answer the phone. A Gemini will not answer the phone at all.
Terrell, you said Capricorn? My cousin is a Capricorn. I can't base Capricorn because, well, I have 2 cousins that are Capricorn.
Capricorns are too
one
combative.
One is a female and one is a male.
Y'all are too combative, and y'all think
both
y'all know everything, and everything got to go y'all way.
Both of them are very combative, and they think they know everything. Me and my cousin, me and him.
And everything got to go y'all way. Everything got to go y'all way. If it ain't y'all way, it's nothing. No way. If it ain't y'all truth, it ain't. It's a lie. Y'all just too much. Y'all too much. My mother's a Capricorn.
And actually,
and me and her, I love my mother. God knows I love my mama. But child, let me tell you something about the Capricorn in her. Y'all, And Leos, I have just accepted it. Let me tell you something. I have accepted the fact that Leos, I don't want to know y'all. I don't want to know no Leo. None.
But Capricorns, you gotta go back one. You gotta go back one to Capricorn before you go into Leo. Capricorns, Like me and my
The only thing nice
cousin,
about Capricorns, they
me
wear
and
their
my
heart on
female
their
cousin,
sleeve.
we kind of got along because we kind of were the same. But me and my male cousin, when we were younger, when I tell you fight, me and him used to fight each other to the death. And I guess that's because a goat and a ram is kind of the same thing. So both of them just boom, charge with their heads. But I can tell you this. One thing about my cousin was Capricorns are loyal to you too. Because me and him would fight and we could go outside and if somebody messed with me, he would jump in their face and be ready to beat the shit out of them. Because my cousin a thug. So he would be ready. He would be ready and waiting and didn't give a fuck. So
yeah, they loyal in that aspect. Capricorns are very
beyond
loyal. They love hard.
experience trying to deal with each other. Like even now that we're adults and we grown, we have a whole different what's the word, aesthetic, of course, because we're older and we're grown and now we get along. But when I tried to date a Capricorn, I was bored out of my fucking mind. I was like, oh God. And he was the nicest person.
Yeah, because they clean.
He was nice and he was sweet.
They are.
He
That's how
always
they
wanted
get.
me to come over and watch TV
Yes.
and drink wine with him. And I was just like,
Yeah, if you want to, if you
I'm
want to
bored.
settle down with somebody, let me tell you something. You want to settle down with somebody. You want to have a nice life where you have somebody that's gonna cook for you, somebody's gonna treat you nice, somebody's gonna pamper you, somebody's gonna caress you, somebody's gonna do all those nice things that you want done to you. Then get yourself a Capricorn.
he just bored me. And one of my good friends was
Get
like,
yourself a Capricorn.
bitch, you just want somebody you
Because
gotta
they
chase,
have this
and they
vision.
don't call you and they
Yeah.
don't want to be bothered. And I said, you know, you might be right, but he's boring me and I can't be bothered.
Yeah, well, I don't know about boring. They can be very interesting,
See,
but
when I
they
say
have they
boring,
live in their own world. They
Like,
have
with,
their
like for example, with Tremel, it was always a chase. It was that I knew he liked me, but he made me chase him.
I did not
had
make you
to
chase
Yes,
me.
you did.
No,
I
I
had to. For me, I felt like I knew he liked me. I knew I wasn't wasting my time.
I did not make
That
you
I
chase
knew.
me.
But
You
it
had
was
the
more.
wrong idea.
It was more of when I grabbed hold, he broke away, and I was like, "What are you doing? No, come
Yeah,
back."
because you was trying to do stuff. He
Come
was trying
back.
to do stuff he ain't had no business.
And it was like he kept me interested. That's one thing. If you ever deal with an Aries, don't just
Because he was trying to do
You
stuff.
gotta
he ain't had
give
no
me a
business
little
doing.
and take a little back. Give us a little and take a little back. Because if you give us everything at one time, and I feel if I say jump, you already up there, you're boring. I don't want to be bothered. Leave me alone. Give me enough to let me know that you're interested. Tell me enough to let me know that I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah, because we
And
both
I'm
fire.
good.
We both fire. This is fire.
But
right
once
here.
you start, just okay, all right, yes, I'll do that. I'll do this. I'm like bored because I'm like, oh, child.
I'm the one to start the fire.
I
You
need
the one to put the
somebody that at
gasoline
least,
on it.
You know, when I get out of control, be like, bitch, look,
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to, but you're not talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need. Because
Yeah.
if you just let
Yeah.
me run over you, I will walk all over you like you pavement, and then keep going because I'm bored. And I need somebody that's going with a little zest to them. That's why I like Geminis. That's why I like Sagittarians. That's why I tend to gravitate towards Aquarians because they don't let me just Leos too, because they gonna open their mouth at a certain point and be like, look.
Leos
But
are
then they
evil.
still let me have a certain level of control. So that's what I like because give me a little level. I guess I like passive aggressive. Most Aries people like passive aggressive people. You can't be aggressive because aggression with me, we gonna end up fighting, and that's gonna be it. Passive is boring. Passive aggressive is perfect. So if you passive aggressive person and you want
But
to
Leos,
you good to go.
Leos are evil. Leos, listen. Leos, y'all are evil, and y'all need to be destroyed. Evil to the core. I swear to God, Leos are mean and surly, and they are evil. They are evil. Y'all are evil. Y'all ain't nothing but the devil. You're evil. If you're a Leo, you need to have somebody smack you into a new sign. Mm-hmm. Somebody need to smack you into a new sign. Don't own it. If you're a Leo, don't tell nobody you're a Leo. Especially especially if they into this astrology thing, do not tell them that you're a Leo. Because if you tell them you're a Leo, you ain't gonna do nothing but run them away.
Now, how he feels about Leos, that's how I feel about Tauruses. Stay the fuck away from me. Don't come near me. Don't ask me shit. If you on fire and need me to piss on you, well, bitch, you better ask somebody else, because I cannot, in my entire life, deal with a Taurus.
Leos are they are selfish. They are selfish and narcissistic. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh Lord, Joseph.
That would be a Taurus too.
Oh. Ooh.
Because Tauruses, you tell them, don't stick your hand right there because you're going to get burnt. And them bitches going to put their hand in there and get a 3rd-degree burn and then look at you and say, well, I needed to see what was going to happen. Just because you said it don't make it true. Really? It's a fire blazing out of control, bitch. You don't know what fire do? I just told you was going to get burned, bitch. But you don't want to listen. I cannot stand Tauruses. I cannot stand people who think they know everything and they dumb as a bag of rocks. Just keep them away from me.
Let me tell you how evil they are. I have a friend that's a Leo.
Hey, Monique.
I have a relative that's a Leo. We was going to a funeral. Okay? And there wasn't enough room in the limousine for everybody to ride in the limousine. Everybody was in their cars and they was getting ready to go. We was all getting ready to go to the funeral. Limousines, everybody lined up. You know how black folk we do. We get ready to go to a funeral. Everybody line up and we go down the street together. We go to the church and so on and so forth. Middle of the funeral. We get ready to go to a funeral. Y'all. He's like, okay, well, we need for such and such to ride in your car. Well, I ain't got no gas. I need gas money. Well, we'll give you gas after. No, I need gas money now. At the funeral. At the goddamn funeral. That's how evil y'all Leos are. Leos are. They will tell you, you forgot your place.
Hey, Love King.
I forgot what, bitch?
Hey, JoJo.
I forgot my what? They will tell you forgot your place. Just read my let me shut up. Cause we got y'all. What's the next sign? What's the next sign? Hey, Love Kings. What's the next sign?
Aquarius.
Aquariuses. I love Aquariuses because you gotta respect them. You gotta give them their props. You gotta give Aquariuses their props. They straight up. You, regardless whether you like what they wait. No, regardless whether you like them or not, they're gonna tell you straight up, I don't like you.
No, they not.
They are. Yes, they do. Well,
no, they don't.
Let me tell you something. The ones that I've encountered, they are very straight. They will tell you, I don't like you. No. I don't like you. Stay away from me.
No. All the Aquarians I know, from my mother down to my best friend, let me tell you what they do. See, once they get a friend like me, this is what they do. Because they always want to seem, Aquarians always want to be perfect. Yeah, they always look perfect. They always want to, I'm telling you, one thing about an Aquarian is, however you meet them, you will always see them that way. They are always perfect. There's not one hair out of place. Mm-hmm. Every beard here is perfect. Everything about them is perfect because they want to be perceived as perfect, no matter how bad their life is falling apart behind the scenes. Because the only people that know that are the people they entrust with that information. Now, what they do is to stay appearing. See, once they get a friend like me that they know will blurt whatever the fuck out of their mouth, this is what they'll do. Soon as you walk in the building, they'll look at you, me, and go, "Ooh, she look fierce, child. Look at that horrible, ugly dress she got on. Why would she walk out of the house like that? Child, do she know how bad she look?" As soon as that bitch get in there, "Hey, girl, you look good tonight. You look real good. Don't she look good?" Because now you know when you look at me and say, "Don't she look good?" I'm like, "Bitch, you look fierce. what possessed you to put that dress? Because now I'm going to say all the shit they don't want to say. And they're going to sit there, don't say that. You know you shouldn't have said that to her. And meanwhile, they laughing behind the scene because they already know it was a setup, because they already know I was going to say what I was going to say. My mother have done it. My best friend does it all the time. All the time. He will stand there and talk about a bitch like a dog, and then as soon as they walk, girl, you look good tonight. And I'm like, child, she look fierce. And he'll be like, Joe, don't say that.
Well, see, that's the shade. It's the shade. That's the shade. Aquarius is throw shade right in your face. And you don't even realize they throwing shade. You don't realize they being shady. You don't realize they throw it right in your face. You know what I'm saying? That's what Aquarius is too. Now, as far as them, they can be a little narcissistic though. Aquarius, they can be a little, just a tiny bit narcissistic. Yeah. Hey, Teddy.
The one thing I like about them too is that when they're done, they like me. When they're done, they're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ain't no coming back. Ain't no turning around. When Aquarius is done with you, they are done with you. Don't think, and they will pull a disappearing act on your ass like you ain't never seen before.
Yeah. Now Scorpios. Oh. Scorpios. Now, let me tell you something about Scorpios. Now that right there, that's like Zeus and Hades.
Right, Carlos. Aries protect their own.
Scorpios are like Zeus and Hades. Like I'm Zeus, and a Scorpio is Hades. They don't back down from nothing. They don't back down from nothing. They don't like, or they just like Aries. They give you one chance. That's it. One. Just give you
I don't
one.
understand why you need to give a person more than one chance to begin with.
Why is my thing not charging? Yeah, they give you one opportunity. That's it.
One and done.
That's it.
There ain't no reason. Please don't come in there and explain that it was a mistake. You sorry. Because if you were sorry, you only sorry you got caught. Because if you was really sorry, you would have never did it in the first place.
Yeah, but Scorpios are like me when it comes to like starting trouble. They start trouble and then
What
they be
time
like,
we skipped, Antoine? We still didn't talk about Virgos. And we didn't talk about Libras.
Yeah, Sagittarius and Aries are fire elements. Yes, we are fire elements. Like I said, I start the fire.
I'm from Brooklyn. What you expect?
I start the fire and he puts the gasoline on it. Yeah.
Hey, Teddy.
Yeah.
Virgos.
Brooklyn. I like the Brooklyn in him. When he start with the Brooklyn accent, I just be like.
Virgos, I really don't have nothing back. My grandmother was a Virgo. The only thing I have to say about Virgos is they are extremely too nice. They give people too many chances. And my grandmother used to work my nerves because I used to tell her I'm not being nice to them. JoJo! Because she had a high-pitched voice and she sounded like a little girl. JoJo, you better not do that to them people. I didn't raise you like that. I said, I don't care how you raised me. You ain't raised them to treat me like that either. The Bible said, I don't care what the Bible says. The Lord said if they smack this cheek, smack the other one. And that's what I do. I smack them on the other one. I ain't turning my cheek for you to slap me on the other one. Bitch, you slap me, I'm slapping your back. All the Virgos I come across are just too nice. They just like sickeningly nice. And I just be wanting to, but baby, when they get mad, when they do get mad, I'll be ready because I'm like, yes, bitch, get them. Because when they get mad, they get mad. But it takes too much for them to get mad. I need bitches that get mad like that, like me. I don't like people that have got a build. Like I told him and my sister yesterday, because their complaint is what Carlos said. One thing, if an Aries is your friend, we will protect you. You ain't even going to have to open your mouth, because the minute somebody even say the wrong thing to you, we going to jump right in and protect you, because that's Aries are naturally protective, the men or the women. Either way, they protect you. And he gets mad because he's like, you won't even give me a chance. And I'm like, because, and my sister agreed, because she used to get mad at me for the same thing, even today. Because if somebody says something to them that I don't like, they don't have an opportunity to respond because I'm responding for them. So the only way I can make them understand why I respond the way I do is because they want to act like a little wave coming in on the beach. And you know, the wave has to build up and build up. And you know, this is them. This is their response. Just a nice little wave. I feel you need to just come in like a tsunami, bitch, and wipe everything the fuck out. That's how you do it. Fuck this little, well, let me start out nice. And if they don't understand nice, then y'all are pushing my button, so then I'll get a little mad. Fuck that. Come in like a tsunami, wipe shit out, and go about your business and be done with it. They too nice. I tend to people gravitate towards me that are too nice, and I feel they're too nice.
Yeah.
And
but
they
see,
take
Aries,
too long to get
Aries,
to that point that it only takes me 5 seconds to get to it. I feel it takes them to, like Tremel. He wants to sit and be nice. There's no need for you to act that way. We could just have a conversation and talk about it. You know, we don't have to do that. Not me. Fuck you, bitch. That's what came out. Fuck you. Fuck your mother and fuck your damn grandmother. I ain't got time for this shit. And that's what annoys me, because I don't have time for you to sit there and try to be nice to this bitch. Do you know what this bitch just said? Fuck all that. We don't have to do this. Let's talk about it. Jesus is love, and love is Jesus. No, the devil said, wipe your ass clean with my fucking foot up in it.
It's not easy. It's not. It's not. I'm telling y'all. Sometimes I be like,
like yesterday when we was in my old neighborhood, I said, he made me a sandwich and I threw the sandwich in his face because he didn't make it right. Oh, when we go in here, I cursed this one out. He's like, can you go anywhere around here without being disrespectful?
Every store that we went to, he said, I cussed this one out in this store. I cussed this one out in this store. I threw a sandwich in his face at one time. I'm like, Joseph, we can't go nowhere. We can't. When we go to New York, I don't even know what clubs we allowed in because he done had a fight. And he done whoop somebody's ass in there. So I'm like, Joseph, I'm like, what? Goddamn! I said, we can't go nowhere.
Maryland too, and DC.
And he had that same look on his face. It's
because I don't bother nobody. So when people like, honest to God, I mind's my business. Anybody that knows me in person can tell you that I will go somewhere, sit down, stay quiet.
What is Antoine's sign?
A Libra.
Yeah, Antoine, y'all crazy too. Y'all just like them.
And you know, that's it. That's me in a nutshell. So when people mess with me, I take it personal. And I guess because I feel like I'm never going to be anybody's victim, it creates a rage in me that is so horrible. Like, I can literally sit there when people mess with me and visualize sticking needles in their eyes,
Yes.
pulling them out, ripping out their
Like the other day when that man said what he
pulling
said.
out their teeth and just letting them sit there and bleed.
Yeah.
Taking nails and shoving them up their nail beds and just sticking stuff in pins and needles up in their nail beds and in their toes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what goes through my mind. So if that's going through my mind, the reaction is going to be just like that.
Now, see, please,
because I don't bother nobody. And, like, I don't want nobody to bother me because I'm a firm believer in I'm going to treat you the way that I want to be treated. And once you violate me, then it's on and popping. I don't want to want that.
See, now, those of you that weren't here to witness the guy that made the statement about me and Joseph the other day, the ones, shout out to Shalene and Cole and all of y'all, I had to deal with that whole attitude the whole day. The whole damn day. Everything
right,
that day.
because I'm going to be mad until I get you.
Everything that day. He was downstairs throwing pots and pans.
My whole day will be ruined until I get you.
I mean, he was just...
And he gets mad at me because he's like, you're letting people ruin your day. Well, too bad.
Yeah, because he'd be taking it out on me. I said,
Sometimes,
I can't enjoy
it'd be
it.
so bad, he tells me, you're scaring me, I'm going to cry.
Well, because he scares me. I mean, he was downstairs throwing damn it dishes and pots and shit. I'm like, I'll be like this. like I got Tourette's or something.
He said, "You're scaring me. I'm gonna cry." I'm
Yes.
like, the fuck you crying for? I ain't yelling at you. So what you mad at? Because I don't like seeing you act like this. Please, Papa, stop, please. And then I'm like, oh, let me calm down because I don't want to negatively affect my husband based on my actions. And like it ain't the first person. He ain't the first person. A lot of people around me and in my circle, when I get really mad, they get scared, and I'm like, I guess I'll calm down.
Wait a minute, Cole said when he get mad at him, he said he wished he had stomach problems. Cole.
Man, you have explosive diarrhea and cough every 5 minutes.
I'm going to need you to explain that one just a little bit more, huh?
I just did. Man, you have explosive diarrhea and cough every 5 minutes.
Wait a minute. Okay, so when somebody gets you mad, you be like, I hope they shit all over themselves.
Yeah.
Cole.
I always wish
Because you know that is the worst. That is the worst. If you ain't never experienced, child, that is the worst. You can be out, you out, and you just get sick to your stomach, and you just all over the place. What do you do? Especially if you far away, you ain't got no money to get no new clothes or nothing, and then all of a sudden you just shit all over yourself.
Well, see, I like to say I can't control my anger, and actually I can. No, I can. Because if I'm with somebody that gets turned up, as turned up as I am, I tend to be the calm one, because both of us can't be turned up. It just can't. You cannot have two people.
That controlling what you do control.
You can't. No, what I'm saying is, if you turned up before I did, and you got all like you did that day when you jumped out of the car, I was mad, but as soon as you got turned up like that, you see, I instantly calmed down. Because somebody got to be thinking rational. Both of us can't be at 100. But a lot of people that I know, a lot of people that I hang out with will turn up. Not a lot, because I have a couple of friends that are worse than me. That they get there way before I do, and then I get mad because I'm like, well, goddamn it, now I got to be calm. I don't want to be the calm one. I want to be the one flailing my hands and yelling out and cursing people out. And now I got to be calm because you are out of control. Like my friend in Detroit, Aaron, that you talk to, child, when he get mad, child, y'all just better run and hope that I can calm him down because he's out of control. And I'll just be sitting there like, bitch.
Yeah, that's me. I'm like,
do I act like this when I get out of control? Because you out of control, bitch. You just cursing everybody out, throwing shit, and moving people out the way and telling them they see you coming, they better move because you mad. I ain't that bad. I really ain't.
See, my mad and my anger is scary. Mine is scary because for some reason the good Lord Jesus gave Sagittariuses this special gift of seeing when you're doing something to us. We can see it. We can see it. Like we can see it to the point where we be like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I can see.
Antoine, what's Nelson's sign?
I can see what you're doing. I can see what you. I know what you're doing, and that makes us even more infuriated. And that's my anger. Just is very scary. It's very scary. Like. That's why I don't get angry. That's why I'm always saying, y'all, we got to love one another and stuff like that, because I've done some things, y'all. I ain't never been to jail, but I've done some things.
Well, no, I control my anger because I know.
This is the first time in my life that I've controlled my anger, because I'm telling you,
no, I know.
Our Sagittarius is, once you get us mad, it's like a bull. It's like a bull.
Well, it wasn't Sagittarius that got me mad, and I told that bitch that we needed to sit down and have a conversation, because if we didn't, I had already visualized him walking through the door and me plunging a knife about 13 times in his fucking chest, because I was going to do it. It took God in me to calm me down, because I was ready. I just saw me grabbing the biggest knife in my kitchen and hitting that bitch like this about 13 good times to make sure that what I set out to accomplish was accomplished. I know my mind is a twisted, dangerous place. So I bring it back. I bring it back and pull it in. Because I can't.
Your mind is a twisted,
dangerous place. The things I have thought to do to people, child. If I was into horror movies, y'all think Scream was fierce. Y'all ain't seen fierce until y'all can see the shit that go on in my mind about some people.
Should I be scared, y'all?
Why you think I like horror movies? Because it gives me ideas, but they don't be worse than what I already thought. But it gives me ideas on how to get a bitch if I need to.
Cole, put the eyes up.
Right? It ain't easy to calm him down either. When he get turned up, I gotta be like, okay, look. Now, let me go. Let me go.
I can walk through a wall. I can walk straight through a wall.
He got mad the other week. It's thundering and lightning, storming, and he walking in the rain. I said, he gonna be sick as shit. Don't follow me. I said, but you're not even mad at me, so why are you yelling? And the more he yelled, now my levels are rising, because I'm like, why you mad at me? I ain't do nothing to you. Like, you mad at a whole different situation. Why you yelling at me? Because
I'm trying to protect you.
Because and I'm
trying
like,
to protect you.
But I didn't do nothing. And the more he yelled at me, the more I'm like, okay, bitch, bring it down, because he's pushing your buttons, and you already know that I already knew that I was about to go to 100 with him. And I'm like, I had to stop and realize he ain't mad at you. He's mad at a whole different situation. It don't make sense for you to be mad.
I should never own a gun.
Calm down.
I should never own a gun.
And he done hid it from me, so only he knows where it is. So now he can just go get it at will, and I can't stop him because I don't know where it's at.
I remember, I never forget, once upon a time, this brother named Tramel. He was at work, and he was sitting outside. You know, they had little lunch tables, little picnic tables, where you sit and you eat and stuff. And I was sitting there, I was eating my lunch, and this brother was bothering me while I was eating my lunch. And the supervisors and all the big bosses were sitting out there eating lunch too. And he was bothering me. I asked him several times, leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone, I'm eating. Leave me alone, I'm eating. I took the knife, bam, and plunged it right into the table and kept on eating. Now y'all see why I see a therapist twice a month? Yeah. That's my kind of crazy. When we get mad, we're unstoppable. It's like a locomotive. It's like a train, just ready to just
Daisy, if you
go.
say Daisy McRae one more time.
Yeah, we ain't easy to calm down. Sagittarius ain't easy to calm down. That's right, the legendary house of McRae.
I ain't easy to calm down, and when I was 20-something, that's when I realized that I needed.
For some reason, I can do it.
That's when I
can calm them down.
I need to.
But I have to hold on to
get my anger in control, because I had an ex, and we got into it, and it really was a point where I snapped in my mind, and the only thing I know is when I came back to reality, I had stabbed him in the stomach, and I stabbed him through the leg, and I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even remember doing it. I remember, that's a lie, because I remember when I put the knife through his leg, when I pulled it out, that's when everything, I said, oh my God, I stabbed him. I gagged. But I never knew I stabbed him in the stomach. To this day, I couldn't tell you when I stabbed him in the stomach, how I stabbed, I don't know. When I put the knife through his leg, it felt like going through a watermelon, and when I pulled it out, and I had one of them big cut of chicken in half knives. From that moment on, I said, I can never, ever, ever let myself get to that point.
Did you see what Lawrence said?
Because I know if it came down to it, I could kill somebody and just not give a fuck. From that moment, and I was only 21, 22 at the time. And from that moment on, I said, I will never let myself get to that point again, because I literally, when people say they black out and they do stuff, they're not lying. Because I blacked out. The only thing that brought me back was when I did, bam, and I stuck it through his leg, and it came out the other side, and I pulled it out. I said, oh my God,
I've had
stabbed him.
Yeah,
and the person thought I punched him in the leg. And He was like, you ain't gonna stab me. And then the next thing he said, oh shit, you stabbed, because blood is just coming out in gobs.
See, I've had friends tell me what I did after the fact, and I'm like, because they said they seen this look in my eye. That's why.
That's why I control mine, because I've already snapped.
Yeah, my therapist. Let me tell you something. If you got anger issues, seek therapy. That was the best thing. It was the best thing that I can do for myself. And I know y'all hear me. I'm not joking about my bipolar disorder, but I joke about it. I'm not joking about it, but I joke about it because I have to look at it as a gift. It's a gift for me. It's a gift that God gave me, and it's like, you know how you ever hear people say that God is testing me. This is the test that God gave me in life. And my therapist gives me the tools. She's like my angel. Gives me the tools to deal with me. Like, and you know, one thing I love about therapy, and for those of you that, you know, if you think you're depressed, and please take heed to what I'm saying. And I'm saying it for a reason. If you think you're depressed, if you think that you have anger issues, if you think, you know, there's something going on, whatever it is going on with you mentally, go seek therapy. It's the best thing that I ever did in my whole entire life. It was the best thing I ever did. I go to my therapist and I talk to her, and she sits there without interrupting me, and she listens and hangs on to every single word that I have to say, because that's what her job is. She listens, and then after I'm done, she gives me the tools that I need to deal with me. She shows me, Tramel, this is what you should do.
Oh, thank you, God is good.
And I follow that.
Oh, I'm a faint.
I follow that. You know, and so, you know, that's what I'm saying. Mental health is real, y'all. It's real. And we as black people, yes, and y'all know I don't use that word. We as black people, we are so ashamed. And it's time for us to stop being in the dark, keeping things in the dark, keeping family secrets in the dark, keeping what has happened to us in the dark. Just stop. Stop. And deal with it. Deal with it. And if you can't deal with it by yourself, then find somebody to help you deal with it. Talk to somebody, I kid you not, talk to somebody that's unbiased, that's going to sit there and they're going to listen to you. Whether there be a minister, whether it be a therapist, I don't care who it is. Run to them and sit down and talk it out. Get it out your system. I know sometimes I drive my husband crazy because I always talk about certain things that have happened to me growing up and as an adult. But talking about it and getting it out your system is the best thing. Is the best thing. You got to get it out your, you got it. You can sit there and you can let it fester. It ain't doing nothing but festering. Get it out your system. And get help and get back to what you should be. Get back to the person that you should be. I'm telling you, mental health is real, and we as black people, we don't take care of our mental health enough because we're ashamed. We're ashamed of what somebody else is gonna say. We're ashamed of somebody calling us crazy. We're ashamed of saying thinking that something is wrong with us. It's something wrong with you if you don't go and get help. Real talk. Real talk. Because as much as I sit here and I talk about beating somebody in the face, I haven't. I don't anymore. The things that I'm telling you, the things that I used to get upset about, the things that used to piss me off, the things that used to make me mad, the people that used to make me mad, I'm this. Am I?
Mm-hmm.
With the exception of a couple of, little episodes every now and then. But I'm this all the time. All the time. And that's with therapy and medication. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of living in my truth. That's my truth. That is my truth. And once I learned how to live in my truth and deal with that, I was able to deal with my diabetes. I was able to deal with everything else. I was able to deal with everything else in my life. It's a process. I mean, I'm not saying that every day is peaches and cream, but it's a process. It's a process. Go get help. Go get help. Even more than your health. Your physical health, your mental health is one of the most important things. It's important.
Thank you, Alina.
It's important. But anyway, guys, we gotta get off of here. It's been really nice talking to you guys this afternoon. It really has, guys. But my iPad the battery is going dead. But we enjoyed talking to you guys this afternoon. Please make sure that you follow us on all social media. We're on Facebook here. Please make sure you leave your comments and hit the like button. We need your support. Oh, but before we go, let's see what Helena has to say.
Oh, bring it in.
Okay, we got somebody coming in.
You might
This
have
is
to
Helena.
turn your phone this way, Helena.
Yeah, you might have to
For it
turn
to
your
pick
phone.
up.
Yeah.
Because our iPad is this way, and a lot of times if your phone is this way or whatever. Oh, she declined the invite.
You sure? Let me see. I'm trying to bring her in.
Just turn this down.
There we go. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hi. I'm good. I just wanted to say y'all inspire me a lot. I listen to y'all all day, every day.
Oh, really?
So everything y'all say, I'm relating to. So yeah, y'all inspire me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you
You're
so much.
welcome.
We really appreciate
And
that.
thank you for what you just
You're
did.
welcome.
For it.
You're welcome. Not a problem.
Thank you
Not a
so
problem.
much. But that's what we want to do. That's what we always say we want to do. We want to inspire. We want to encourage people to live their best life. And you can't live your
Yes.
best life unless you live in your truth.
And we like messages like yours from people that tell us we
Yes.
inspire them, because sometimes we sit here and watch other people's videos. They have thousands of people watching them or hundreds, and we like, well, we could be ratchet like that too.
Oh, sorry, I'm crying.
We don't want to do that ratchetness like them.
Why you crying? Don't cry.
Because I'm an emotional person. Sorry.
It's okay.
And I'm in the nail salon, so everything is like bothering my allergies too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I just wanted to, get on and tell y'all thank you so much.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much. We appreciate you, and thank you for watching us, and we thank you so much for your
You're
support.
welcome. You're welcome.